Hello? Hello? Can everyone hear me? Is it working? Hello? Hi? Hi? Hello? Hi? Hi? Hello? Hold on. Gorg! Whoa, what the fart is that, Sparky? Oh wait, you're a mod now. I need to mod you. Hi guys. Guess what? Sparky's a mod now. Okay, hello! Hi! Hey. I told myself if I worked on my homework for 30 minutes straight, I would be allowed to stream for 30 minutes. So your little talk sprite is so your little talk sprite is so cute. Thank you. I love my Tenna PNG tuber. Can you upload another video like Shell Vision? I'm sorry, I don't like doing ship content. I don't want to do ship content because people are really mean in comment sections of ship videos. I do not want, like, I used to upload ship content and then I would get 30 million comments of,
well, I respect your ship. I like this one better.
instead of people just scrolling. It's really annoying. I can't, like, it's not even like, it doesn't even like hurt my feelings or anything when people say that they don't like it. It's just like, I get so many comments like that every single time and it's so annoying. I can't stand it. Also, sorry, I was talking too much. Thank you so much, Beach Blues, for the $2. You said blue. That's so true. I agree wholeheartedly. I need to put on music. It's so quiet. What do you use to stream? Also, how do you make a VTuber? This is slow a word question. This is a slow a word what? I don't know what the last part means, but I use OBS Studio to stream. Uh, it is on PC only. Um, and the PNG Tuber is a free application on Steam called PNG Tuber Plus. Yeah. What game do you play? I play a lot of games. That's a very vague question. I play too many games to name, really. What's your favorite game? Okay, that's a question I can answer. Um I guess uh I guess Professor Layton. I haven't played Professor Layton in a hot minute, but like that's just what I tell people. I don't know. Do you kin Tenna? No, I am Tenna in real life. That's a joke. I'm not Tenna in real life. I wish I was. But no, I don't kin him. Deltarune or Undertale, may I ask? Um, I mean, I guess I have to say Deltarune. Like, oops. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. I accidentally just hit someone. I didn't mean to do that. It's okay. I unhid them. I unhid them. Uh, did I? Okay, yes I did. Anyways, sorry. What was yes, Undertale and Deltarune. I mean, I grew up with Undertale. I really like Undertale. I like Deltarune a lot. Toby Fox has like improved a lot on a lot of things. Um, have you ever played Little Nightmares? Yes, I need to finish playing Little Nightmares 2 actually. Maybe I should do that on stream. I did most of Little Nightmares 2. I played all of Little Nightmares 1. I loved it. I played most of Little Nightmares 2 and then I kind of forgot about it. Um Have you played FNAF Security Breach? No, I really hate horror games. I say that and I just played Little Night. I just said that I played Little Nightmares. Okay, like I don't like jump scares. I cannot handle jump scares. That's why I'm fine playing Dandy's World. I cannot handle jump scares. I hate horror games. I hate suspense and I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, don't believe anything Sparky says because he's British. Do you like TVs to say TV time? Yes. What's your favorite food? I really like watermelon. Watermelon is my favorite food. I was gonna play music. I forgot about that. Okay, let me get my music on. So your favorite Cookie Run Kingdom character? In Kingdom, I guess it'd be Latte. I don't know. I like Cookie Run Oven Break more. I don't really like Kingdom anymore. You're so good at animating, by the way. Thank you. Guys, no, I promise my hate towards British people is all just for the bit. I don't actually hate British people, I promise. Yes, I love latte. I really love latte. Okay. Let's see. That's a little loud, sorry. I have not. I need to play and a Dream Barbecue, honestly. Do you have any tips for animating? I can draw in tween, but I'm so bad at animating. Ooh, that's, are we talking about, like, are we talking about tweening or frame by frame animation? I should play it. I don't. What's your thoughts on the Dandy's World CG5 collab? I still need to actually listen to it. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't listened to the song yet. But yes, what Octo said, please do not repeat questions over and over. Like, sometimes I just don't see them right away. Because there's a lot of people in chat, so it's fine to repeat it like 3 times. Please do not repeat it after that. Like 3 times and that's it. Okay, tips on frame by frame animation. So okay, let me make the music quieter. I can't hear my own thoughts. Okay, dude, I am not the guy to ask for, like, animation tips. I'm gonna be so real. Because I am completely self-taught. I've never taken an art class before. I've never taken an animation class. I don't really watch many tutorials. I kinda just taught myself. It's something I learned is like, and then this is like something that you get told in a bunch of tutorials. I don't really know what else to say, but you kind of want to ease in and out of motions. Sometimes there is, like, if you want to get something specific, you might want to use something more rigid, but usually you want to, like, when you start a motion and when you stop a motion, you want to, like, ease into it. How to add music in this app, please tell me. I'm sorry, I don't know what app you're talking about. I'm more experienced at tweeting on Flip a Clip. It's scary to use a light motion for me. I tweeted in Flip a Clip for the longest time. will we be getting more dial tone content soon? Yes, I have many plans. I have many plans. You guys want to see? I can show you guys a picture of what I'm working on because I don't know how long it's gonna take me. It's okay, you're gonna realize what it is as soon as I show you, so I'm just gonna spoil it. I'm making a fake shop video. It's like a Deltarune shop and it's like a Deltarune shop cutscene, but it's with dial tone. Now here's the thing. I'm using a light motion to make this. And that's like the way that a light motion text works is absolutely awful. It's very limited. So, I can't really it's really annoying. I have to like individually put in every single word so that it doesn't get offset because it just sucks really bad. I can't stress enough how awful it is. Give me a second. Also, thank you so much for the donation. 1 to 10, which Deltarune character would be the most edible? I mean, to be honest, like, is this cheating? Can I just say can I say Miss Mizzle? Cause she's water. Is that cheating? Okay, I think that's cheating because that's like the only actual edible darkener. So I'll say I think Trashy is the second most edible. Do you make everything on mobile or computer? I make all of my animations on my iPad. How many frames do you use to animate and what app do you use? I'm assuming you mean like what frames per second do I use? Usually I use 12 frames per second. That's the most common I use. I usually just use 10, 12, or 14. I use mainly FlipClip for all my animations. I would use Procreate for a few things if I didn't need to time it to music. And then, now I use ToonSquid mainly. When did you first start getting into / knowing Deltarune? Day one! Oh my god, I loved Undertale. Like, Undertale is probably the one of the first hyperfixations I can remember having. I was so obsessed with Undertale, like it was bad. You don't understand. It was a reoccurring hyperfixation too. Like every few months I'd get back into Undertale and it'd be catastrophic. Yeah, I loved Undertale. My brother, I probably played it in 2015 around the time it was released. My brother, I remember I would wake up every morning and I would go downstairs. My brothers would be playing Undertale and I'd watch it over their shoulders a little bit. And then they let me play Undertale and I loved it and they did silly voices for me and it was so fun. So I like when I heard about Deltarune, like I remember I was there, like I downloaded the Deltarune the Deltarune.exe file. I downloaded survey.exe. I was playing Deltarune back when it wasn't an actual like official game. It was just like a shady looking file. So yeah, I loved Deltarune since it existed. Unfortunately, I did try to play Chapter 2 once. I didn't play it when it first released, when Chapter 2 first released. I kinda, like, I opened it, I downloaded it, I opened it, and I played, but then I was like, hold on, I want to make sure, I want to refresh myself. I don't remember what happened in Chapter 1, so I'm gonna play through Chapter 2. And then I burnt myself out playing the entirety of Chapter 1 all in one day. And then I did not have the energy to finish to play through chapter 2. I got to the point where you saw Queen for the first time, and then I just closed the game and I'm like, okay, I'll finish this another day, and I never did. Um, yeah. So like about 6 years later, chapters 3 and 4 came out, and I think it was 9 days after that. I think I had been into Undertale, like once or twice. Like I had another Undertale hyperfixation once or twice, but in that huge gap. But I hadn't touched Deltarune in ages, and so I open up Deltarune and I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of bored. I'm gonna play through chapter 2 and then maybe touch the new chapters. Like, I'll see how much motivation I have. I remember this game meant a lot to me back then. Um, we all see how that turned out. I genuinely don't think I've had a hyperfixation this extreme in so long. Like, I know that I like it seemed like Dandy's World was my entire personality. You guys don't understand. I have a 6 foot paper cutout of Tenna on my wall right now. I have about I have two framed paintings of Tenna on my wall. I have 2 regular drawings of Tenna. My friend drew a shadow guy on my birthday card and it's on the wall. I have an Undertale print. I have a cork board with a bunch of Deltarune pins on it, with all of the official Deltarune pins from the pin packs from the character. Not I don't have all of them. I have like all of the character pins. No, they're all character pins. I have all of the like the sets, you know, that come in 4s. I have my Tenna head above me. I don't make cosplays for characters. I don't know where that came from. I have a Deltarune print above me right now. My wallpaper is Tenna, my mouse cursor is Tenna, my PNG tuber is Tenna, my phone wallpaper is Tenna. I have like 5 Tenna keychains on my backpack. I don't I I've never done this with any media before, with any character. I don't know what happened. Something happened when I got back into Deltarune because I've genuinely never I don't think I've ever hyperfixated this hard on anything before. Neuron activation. Do you have any inspirations for your art and your art style? If so, who/what? P.S. I love your art style. It's improved so much since I've last seen your content. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's very sweet. I it's I guess kind of since I got into Dandy's World, my art style has kind of started to look a lot more like, and not exactly, but it started to resemble the canon material rather than being. I use like if you look at my cookie run content, to be fair, I did draw the cookies like as I did draw the cookies as humans, and I still draw humans pretty similar to how I used to if you've seen my founder drawings. But like I have drawn the Dandy's World tunes in a much more stylized way, and I would love to draw them like that more consistently, but I will be honest, part of what was so appealing about drawing Dandy's World characters was how simple they were, and drawing them like the stylized way that I prefer to do it is a lot more time consuming, even if I like it more. So, that's not even answering the question. Um, yeah, I feel like I've lost a lot of elements of my art style that I used to have. That's my point. So I guess Dandy's World would be the main inspiration for my art style at the moment. Well, for my Dandy's World drawings at least. Like, you know, it's inspired by the source material, you get what I'm saying? For my art style as a whole, especially my colors, were definitely inspired by Professor Layton. I love the art in the Professor Layton games. I really love the Professor Layton games. Let me think. A lot of people tell me that they can tell that I liked object shows. based on the way I draw mouths, which I think is really funny. I did used to be into object shows, by the way. Your color palettes are so warm and bright and welcoming. I'm such a fan of your art. Thank you so much. I also really like the colors that you use in your art. I need to eat your colors. Also, everyone make fun of Sparky for spelling color the British way. I love the way you draw Tenna. He is so goober. Thank you. I draw Tenna really inconsistent. Like, if you look at all of my drawings of Tenna, I always draw his head in like a completely different way. I think it's kind of funny. I'm surprised that nobody's accused me of like tracing or something like that, because I guess I draw his body really consistent. It's just his head. What do you think of Ram? I think Ram's cool. I need to like study him. I need to study Ram. I think I could be I think I could be a fan of Ram. I just need to like figure out what's going on with him. I like how the entire fandom just collectively headcanons that Tenna has a wire tail. It's so cute. I don't care if it's cringe. It's really cute. I think it's really neat. Cause like he's a TV, you get it? Do you like My Singing Monsters? Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't really, I played it once in middle school or something and I didn't really get that into it. I remember my first grade teacher was like a family friend. She was so obsessed with My Singing Monsters. I remember she like put her phone under the projector and she showed the class her My Singing Monsters one time and we were all so fascinated with it and we just wanted to spend forever looking at her My Singing Monsters profile and she was obsessed with it. She was so crazy far into the game. Also, I don't know if you guys can hear like the clicking in the background. I'm playing with a fidget toy. By the way, what's your thing with yellow? It's everywhere. I don't know. You know what's funny? I think that it's entirely because of Tower of Souls. I didn't have this thing with yellow before. In fact, I used to tint all of my art pink. And I would hue shift all my yellows to be a little more orange. I didn't like yellow. I hated yellow. I made my greens more blue. I made my reds more pink, I made my oranges more red, and I made my yellows more orange because I wanted to tint everything pink. I liked everything more pink. And then, like, around Tower of Souls era, I started to I started making everything yellow because I was used to doing that for Tower of Souls. And then, because Tower of Souls is very, like, specific in the way that I, like, everything... like that was kind of the exception to the pink, where I wanted to make everything more yellow because that was the color palette that I wanted for Tower of Souls. But then I started to really like how everything looked, and I started applying it to the rest of my art. And now I just make everything yellow because I think it looks really cool. I have tried to use other colors. Like sometimes I will try to tint something pink again. And then I just hue shift it back. Like, you know, the art that I posted today. The video that I posted today with the drawing of Roquefort and Timekeeper and my Wonder Bread AU, I was gonna make it all pink because Wonder Bread is very much pink and blue. Like, that's kind of the color palette, you know? And then I was struggling with Roquefort's colors. I could not get them to look right. And I just gave up and I made them more yellow. I turned all the reds and pinks into oranges. Mr. One Way and Sparky collab win. We did actually make a collab. I collabed with a bunch of dandy tubers. Sparky was in that video. How do you lip sync? Do you like go on flip a clip with a green screen and then edit it, or do you use the light motion? Both. Yeah. Oh wait, I think that's where you're at. Wait. Yeah, I do a green screen on flip a clip and then I export that into a light motion. Me when I paint my TV orange. I go so back and forth between like there's such inconsistency of like sometimes I like making Tenna's head more blue and then sometimes I like making it more pink like this. Like this is a lot more pink. But if you look at some of my other drawings, I like to make his head a lot more blue. I literally hated the color yellow. I used to hate the color yellow. Remember rate to 1 to 10 how much you like Tenna? 0. I hate that guy. I hate Tenna. Dude. I don't know how to teach people how I do lip sync. Like, I usually have like for each different mouth pose I'll have like 2 frames like there's one frame of like the mouth coming out and then there's the mouth like a little more extended and then there's like the teeth and then it's like the teeth a little less I don't know how to explain it. It's just like it's like you're just squishing it and squeezing it. Does that make sense? I got my mom to like Deltarune. I did too! When I visited my mom over the summer, I showed her all of Deltarune because that was like near the start of my Deltarune hyperfixation. The re-spark of my Deltarune hyperfixation at least. And I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I showed my mom Deltarune, and there were 2 moments in specific. One time, we were in, like, a random store. It was, like, Ross or something. And she saw a wine glass. And she picked it up and she was like, "Do you think this could hold battery acid?" And that threw me for a loop. And then, we were driving home one day. Kind of middle of nowhere. And we saw an abandoned CRT TV on the side of the road. And then my mom looks at it and she says, "Oh my god, someone abandoned Tenna!" And she's like 50 years old, by the way. I'm in the process of showing my dad Deltarune, but, he's really busy all the time, so I haven't even gotten through chapter 1 with him yet. He said maybe we could play tomorrow. Yay! You wanna know? I said something about divorce today. I can't remember what I said about divorce, but oh no. I remember we were like driving by and there's like a sign that said like divorce fast, easy, and cheap or something like that. Like it was advertising a divorce lawyer or something like that. And then I call it out and I'm like, "Oh my god, let's go get a divorce." And then my stepmom's like, "Oh, that's perfect for Spamton." Because I've told my parents about like all of the divorce lore in Deltarune. I had literally for my birthday, I recreated the Spamton divorce cake. It's also funny because you can tell by the fact that I've mentioned my stepmom. My parents are divorced. Spamton is the divorce mascot. This is true. Spamton opening the door and clicking like, then subscribe, then the bell, and then he laughs and then closes the door. This is so true. Hello, welcome to the stream. I had my stepmom play Dandy's Road with me once. I had my mom play Dandy's Road with me too, actually, but she like rage quit. Ah! That's my timer for me to start my homework again. I should probably go continue my homework, but I want to talk for like 10 more minutes. They should have had Spamton advertised, then he'd be a big shot. This is so true. No, I don't want to do my homework. Give me 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes. Let me get my yap out. Does pineapple go on pizza? Yes. I actually don't like pizza. People are gonna kill me for this opinion, but I only like Little Caesars pizza. That's the only pizza I like. Ah! Ow. No, people are like, people judge me so hard every time I say that I only like Little Caesars pizza. People like to hate on Little Caesars pizza. Do you have any nicknames? I have a lot of nicknames. All my friends have been just calling me Tenna now, lately. Got any cool Tenna headcanons? I do, actually. One of my favorite headcanons about Tenna is that he won't eat or drink anything unless it looks fun. Like, he's a really picky eater, but only about, like, looks. Like, as long as it's fun in some way, he'll eat it. So they have to, like, cover, like all of his employees, specifically the bikes, they have to, like, cover his food in glitter and stuff. He'll only eat alphabet soup if they like, painstakingly pick out all of the letters that it's only T's and V's. He will only eat alphabet soup if it's T's and V's. He needs like pancakes and eggs and bacon in the shape of a smiley face or he won't eat it. If you just place a regular plate in front of him, he'll just like slide it around his plate and look at it sadly. And like when it comes to drinks, they have to put glitter in his water. He loves like tropical, extremely sickeningly sweet and sugary drinks. He loves fruity drinks. Like if you look on Pinterest and you look up like fruit drinks, like those really overly bright, colorful ones that look like they'd give you a toothache if you just took one sip, that's the only thing that Tenna will drink. And he slurps out of his nose joyfully. He loves sweets. He loves sweets. He's a major sweet tooth. I headcanon that he loves sweet drinks and only drinks coffee if it's loaded with sugar and whipped cream. Exactly! Exactly! That's exactly what I'm saying. He would only, like, exactly. He would only drink coffee if it's sickeningly sweet. So, like, if I gave Tenna a cheeseburger with rainbow buns and sparkly pickles, would they eat it? Yes. You could give Tenna the most disgusting food ever. You could give him something straight from the garbage. You could give him, like, rotten anything, and as long as it looks fun and appealing, he'll eat it. He won't care about the taste. I also only drink sweet coffee. this might just be me projecting onto Tenna because I also really like anything sweet. When I was a kid, I used to take a spoon and sit on the counter. My dad had a tub of sugar next to the coffee. And when no one was around, I would sit on the counter and I'd take a spoon and I wouldn't put my mouth on it. I would drop the sugar into my mouth so that I wasn't like contaminating it. But then I spilled sugar everywhere all over the floor. So I got caught. And then I started to try and sweep it under the counter with my foot. And it was still kind of obvious because I couldn't get every single little sugar sprinkle. There was still so much sugar everywhere because I spilled it everywhere. Do you headcanon that Tenna and Queen are friends? Yes, I like to think they are. I really do. Queen is my favorite character. That's gonna sound insane because I just went off about like how much I love Tenna. Okay, look. The reason why I say that Queen is my favorite character, despite me being very plainly hyperfixated on Tenna, when I first played Deltarune Chapter 3, I had just played Chapter 2 for the first time the night before, and I was like, oh my god, I have never laughed so hard at a game before in my life. I don't laugh at games when I'm alone. I don't laugh when I'm alone usually. Sometimes I'm like in a mood, but like I was cackling at my computer over Queen. I loved Queen so much. I adored her. Queen is so amazing. And then I was so sad that night because I'm looking up at my ceiling in bed and I'm like, man, I'm gonna play Chapter 3 tomorrow. And there's gonna be no Queen. It was like midnight. I'm like, I'm not gonna see Queen tomorrow. I don't get to have an entire chapter of Queen. But you know what? It's okay! Because Toby Fox makes great characters all the time. I'm sure that I will find another character, like, the main antagonist of Chapter 3 is gonna be just as good. I'm sure of it. And then I went and I saw Tenna in Chapter 3, and I thought he was neat. Like I thought that the VHS was like pretty cool. I thought it was clever. I liked that he was a 3D model, but then I kind of like started playing more, and I was like, man, I hate this guy. He's such a cornball. He's so cheesy. He's so corny. I was watching his, like, tragic backstory, and I was literally thinking, wow, this kind of sucks. This is kind of cheesy. Freaking cornball bye. And then I slept on it, and then I kind of changed my mind. But it was because I was comparing him to Queen. Like, I could not enjoy Tenna until I stopped comparing him to Queen. And that's why I still say that Queen is my favorite despite everything. Are you still into Dandy's World? Yes, I am. I posted about Dandy's World like a few days ago. I am very much still in Dandy's World. My profile picture and banner are still Dandy's World. I don't know why people keep asking me if I'm still in Dandy's World. I like Tenna because he's cute and relatable, but Queen is way funnier. Yes, I agree. Have you heard of In Stars in Time? It's an indie game. I have, many times. A lot of my friends really like In Stars in Time. I just can't... I don't want to get into any games. I know that I will like In Stars in Time. I know I will. I don't want to get into any new games that I know I'll enjoy until I get out of this Deltarune hyperfixation, because I don't know what that will do to my brain. Rate 10 on a scale from 1 to 10, 0. I hate that guy. I feel like Tenna is a very relatable character in general. I think that everyone can kind of relate to Tenna a little bit, which I think is really cool. I love it when characters are like that. I think it's really sweet. Tenna hive mind low Q. When he said the family is fighting again, I felt that. I love being a child of divorce. Guys, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to get my Ted and Spanton plushies. I'm so excited. I'm so hyped. It's been 10 minutes. Shh, 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 shh. Who would you say had the more, like, lore behind their backstory, whatever you call them, Ten or Spanton? I mean... you're asking how much lore there is? I guess we know more about Spanton? Like Tenna can kind of just be summarized as, like, the Dreamer family and the Holiday family, they were, you know, they got together a lot, especially to watch, like, the holiday specials, and then they kind of started to slowly disappear one by one, and Tenna, you know, misses the happy days when everyone was together and stuff, and then he, like, got to deal with Spanton and try to be a big shot so that he could get the attention back on him, and that didn't work out so well, and now he's just been forgotten and stuff. I feel like Spanton is a lot more... I think his is, like it'd take longer to explain his, you know? Because we also see more, like his kind of spans across, chapters 2 and 3. Have you ever been to a Comic-Con? Yes, it is. I want to go to a convention again so bad. It's so fun. You should do one question for homework and then talk in stream and repeat. Ugh, it's just like, I have, like, I need to read an article and write a summary about it. It's not, like, questions that I need to do. Maybe I could do, like, I read one page of the article and then I talk on stream. I don't know. Maybe that'll work? It's like 25 pages. One page of the article, and then I talk on stream for 5 minutes, and then I do one page, and then I talk on 5 minutes. I don't know. That's only one article too. I have 2 articles that I need to do. Opinions on board games? I love board games. My favorite board game is like Telestrations, probably. It's like Gartic Phone, but in real life. My family loves it. Do you like Tenna or Spanton's design? Which design is the best? I feel like Tenna's the obvious winner there. Tenna's so silly. Everyone is completely distraught over my homework. God damn. Favorite TV show? I don't know. I don't watch TV shows. I don't watch anything. I don't watch anything. I don't read anything. I play video games and that's pretty much it because I don't have the attention span for it. I can help you with your homework. No, you can't. It's like important. I need to actually like absorb the stuff that I'm reading. This is the whole point of this class. No, I used to do my math homework on stream, and it would be people would constantly be like, "Oh, tell us your problem, we can help you." No. How am I gonna pass the test if I don't know what I'm doing? I need to My favorite subject? Music? Dude, I get 2 articles every week, sometimes 3, and I have to read all of them, and they're usually 25 pages long. How do you read without eyes? That's a really good question. What is your favorite animation you made? My Everybody Likes You animation. Okay, should I do the thing? Should I do 1 page at a time? Like I was talking about. I'll just like turn my screen off for a bit. Have you played Little Big Planet? Yes. Oh my god, yes. I love Little Big Planet. That's my whole childhood. I love Little Big Planet so much. Can you do any Tenna impressions? Ugh. I do have a Tenna voice. Because one of my favorite things to do is to play Deltarune and do all the funny voices from my friends. I don't have the I don't know. I don't have the guts to do any of the voices except for Lancer. Lancer's the only.
This is my Lancer voice. I'm Lancer. I'm Lancer from Deltarune. Hi, I'm Lancer.
That's the only voice I'm comfortable doing. I'm so scared. I'm so scared that people are gonna judge me for anything else. What's your favorite fictional character trope? I am a sucker for any character that is a detective. I love detectives. Yeah, I don't... My Susie voice is just the voice I use to scream at my dogs. I also... I don't have a deep voice. It's awful. I can't do any- I make every single, like, adult male character sound like a high school girl. Because I don't know. I can't do- like, I don't know how to do deep voices well. I try my best.
Hi, I'm Lancer.
I like my Queen voice too. Queen is really fun to do. Opinion on anime? I did mention earlier, I can't really watch shows. I don't have the attention span for it. Green Pippins. This is so true. I'm gonna be honest, I don't get the I don't get the major hype around the mics. I really like the mics. I think that the mics are really neat. I just don't have the same obsession that a lot of people do. Can you do the Queen laugh? Okay, wait, hold on. Okay. Woo hoo hoo hoo. That's my best try. Whatever. Is every Deltarune character's last name Deltarune? Yes. We got Tenna Deltarune, we got Chris Deltarune, we got Rouse Deltarune, we got Susie Deltarune, Lancer Deltarune.
Hi, I'm Lancer. I'm Lancer Deltarune. I'm Lancer Deltarune. That's my name. I'm Lancer. I have a friend named Susie. She's very scary and very purple.
Who's your favorite Halloween tune? Sylvester. I really like Sylvester. Have you ever been in the OSC? Yes, and it wasn't fun. Literally, awful experience. Like, I had to change channels entirely. This is not my first channel. The entire reason I changed channels was because I was getting harassed by my friends. In quotes. That was fun. That's why I don't like talking about the OSC anymore. It's not, like, as bad as it used to be. Like, I didn't want to talk about object shows at all back in the day, but now I'm like, I don't care if people mention them around me, I just don't like talking about them in depth. It's also why I don't make object show content anymore. I have a Pen plushie. I really liked Pen from BFB when I was into it.
Hi, I'm Lancer. I'm Lancer Deltarune. I'm Lancer from Deltarune. I'm from Deltarune. My name is Lancer. My name is Lancer. I'm from Deltarune. My name is Lancer Deltarune.
Is the green Pippins called Badat or green Pippins? I think isn't the green Pippins actually called like referred to as small Mike or something like that? And then like, but Badat is like the name of the minigame, and that's why people call them Badat. Have you ever done a 10 impression? Yes, I do. I do impressions of all the characters. They just aren't that good, so I don't. The only one the only one I have the guts to do on stream is the Lancer one. I only like my Lancer voice.
Hi, I'm Lancer. I'm Lancer. I'm Lancer from Deltarune.
I don't know what else to say other than just
I'm Lancer. I'm Lancer. Mr. One-Way, who is your favorite X-Mex tune for Dandy's World? Huh, I gotta think about that one. I think my favorite character's Ginger. I sure am Lancer. Mr. One-Tenner, can you turn into a ghost? A fun fact about my name, Mr. One-Way's the name of a Disneyland ghost story. Mr. One-Way is a Disneyland ghost. He's a ghost that haunts the single riders lane in Space Mountain.
I need to stop.
Lancer, who is your favorite person? Well, of course, my favorite person is my friend Susie. It's cause she's scary and purple. Yeah, I'm Lancer.
Hold on, I need it. Now I need a hold on.
Hi, I'm Lancer. I'm Lancer now. No more Tenner. Cause I'm not Tenner. Mr. One Lancer, how long are you on with the one Tenner stream for? Until I get bored, I suppose. Please don't spam in chat. Lancer, do you eat your vegetables? Well, I don't know what a vegetable is, but it sure sounds tasty. Dear Lancer, why are you so silly? Oh my god, you silly Billy. Well, that might just be because I'm from Deltarune, because I'm Lancer Deltarune. Not many people know this, but I'm Lancer from Deltarune.
I need to drink water. Hold on.
Okay, okay, you boys or girls, I'm back, and I'm Lancer from Deltarune.
Yeah, I don't have a Lancer PNG tuber prepared, so I'm just moving him around the screen.
There, Lancer. Oh, that's a great sound. That's music to our ears. Do you have any more? Lancer, do you like cherry Pepsi? Well, I sure do. That's one of my favorite drinkaroos of all time. What do you mean there's two Lancers? Where's the other Lancer?
I need to stop. I need to do my homework.
Lancer, does Girl Dad ever give you a sip of battery acid? Oh no. She says that her battery acid is all ages appropriate, so that doesn't include me. I'm not old enough. Dog mood of the mess, and I have to go let my dogs out to go to the bathroom real quick. Oh, good luck. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
I'm having way too much fun with this.
That's me. I'm Lancer from Deltarune. I'm Lancer from Deltarune. I'm from Deltarune. I'm Lancer. My name is Lancer. I'm Lancer from Deltarune. I'm losing my marbles.
What am I doing? Okay. That's enough of that. That's just going away. Lancer's going to bed. Yeah, Tenna's back. It's okay, it's okay. Lancer will come back one day. I don't know when. One day. Please don't repeat the same question over and over. If you say it more than 3 times, I will not answer it, because that's considered spam. I'm drinking battery acid, so yummy. No, seriously, I have started drinking Mountain Dew solely because of Queen. Purely because it makes me feel like Queen. La 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 la. Do you drink it in a wine glass? I wish. I buy them on my school campus though. No, they don't have wine glasses on my school campus, so I just drink it out of the bottle. Please help, everything reminds me of Deltarune. Dude, my friend was talking about dyeing his hair, and he mentioned lightener. And I had been zoning out, like I wasn't in his conversation, I was just zoning out looking at the desk. And I turned around and I was like, Lightner? 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 Like Deltarune? Lightner? Deltarune? God forbid anyone says the word spam around me. Yes, Lemon Demon is playing in the background. I have been playing Lemon Demon this whole time. I love Lemon Demon. I'm sure it's really hard to tell that I like Lemon Demon. I say as I posted a video today with the Lemon Demon song. Like 90% of my videos are Deltarune songs. You guys want to see something? You guys want to see what my Spotify Wrapped look like? Hold on, I need to pull up the photos. I mean, you can still talk, just please don't spam. That's all. I'm not mad. I have to tell this to a lot of people, don't worry. And I get it, like, people just don't understand. Okay. I got the pictures. Spam? 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 I have a soundboard. I have a soundboard. Okay, you guys ready? You guys want to see what my Spotify Wrapped looked like last year? Oh, it's gone. Okay, hold on. Your animations are very cool, thank you. Okay. This was my Spotify Wrapped. This is my favorite song. Ancient Aliens is my favorite song. I had like 130 something K minutes in total on Spotify. Hold on, let me find the exact number. What? Then the exact number that I had. Okay. So in total that year, I had 113,000 minutes listened. So most of that was Lemon Demon. I really like Lemon Demon. I don't know if it's obvious, but I really like Lemon Demon. Hello, welcome to the stream. I really want to post more about my Delta news. Please keep chat to English only for moderation purposes, because we can't I'm the only one moderating right now and I can only speak English, so I need to make sure that everything in chat is English so that I know that people aren't saying anything bad. And that goes for any point in time too. I do have some moderators that are multilingual, but I don't want to put the responsibility of moderating all chat messages in that language that they know on them, you know? And post, what's the point of posting your content if it doesn't make you happy? That's very sweet. That's a very sweet way of looking at it. It's more just that, like, I do have videos planned for them. It takes time. And I'm working on so many things at all times. I have so many things in progress at all times. How fun is it to post vids? What kind of feeling do you get when your vids get to 10k plus likes? It is very fun to post videos. I do really like posting videos. I mean, I guess it's kind of human nature to... Actually, I talked about this with my therapist. like I was telling her that, like, I still don't feel any different every time my videos get really popular, and she was like, well, yeah, that's probably, like, that's a good thing. If you went numb to that feeling, then that's probably when it would become concerning, so... I mean, I guess it's only natural that I would feel excited about it, you know? I would like to say, while we're on this topic, that a lot of people ask me, like, for advice on how to be a popular YouTuber and stuff. My number one piece of advice if you want to be a popular YouTuber is don't make YouTube videos if your only motivation is to be popular. Because you have to win the algorithm lottery. It's really difficult to get that start. It's really difficult to blow up. I don't know how I did it. I didn't plan for this. I literally just posted whatever I find fun. I still do. I don't care about, like, I don't actively try to make myself more popular. Like, you know, I'll do trends sometimes if I find them fun, and I use tags on my videos. I try, like, you know, I'm not saying that I don't ever try to not get more attention, but I don't care about, like... I mean, more recently I've been trying to upload every day, but that's more because I've found that it's good motivation for me to keep creating, rather than motivation for me to get popular. Because back when I was really, like, blowing up, I was getting thousands of subscribers a day. I didn't follow an upload schedule. I was posting videos at midnight, even though YouTube stats tell me to post, like, around noon my time. I was posting multiple videos a day, and then I would go silent for a few days. I didn't have any consistency. I wasn't doing... Like, I was just doing whatever I find fun. If you, if your only motivation is to get popular, you're probably gonna burn yourself out. It really hurts me to see young artists, like, venting on their community posts about, like, how they try so hard on their videos and they don't get any attention, because... Like, if you, like, it's so hard to plan this. If you want to do it, like, I'm not stopping you. Please do not let what I'm saying stop you from anything, but I'm just saying, like, if that's your only, you have to be okay with the idea of never getting popular. You have to be okay with getting 0 views on anything if you want to be a YouTuber. Because, like, it's hard to play the algorithm game. I didn't. I don't know how I got here. I literally did not follow any of the I didn't follow any of the popular advice that every single YouTuber gives out. That's why I don't have advice to give people. I literally just like do what you want, have fun with it, because that's like I don't know what else to tell people. That's what I did. No, please do not vent in chat. I post, I draw, and animate whatever I want. Like people ask, I've gotten people to ask me like, oh, how do you make a really popular AU? And it's kind of the same thing of like, all of my AUs, I make AUs just because they're fun. I never made Tower of Souls thinking it was gonna get popular. All of my AUs are the most self-indulgent, stupid slop ever. I say that affectionately. I say that with full affection. I love making AUs. And that's why I make them, is because it's fun. I throw everything, the most self-indulgent elements I possibly can. I love limited color palettes. I love animatronics. I love, like, and then the themes of Tower of Souls are all things that I really, really like. I just put it all in one big pot and mixed it up, and I got Tower of Souls. And I posted about it, because I'm like, yeah, you know what? I guess I'll post about it or whatever. And, like, it blew up to the point where Quelver herself has commented on some of my videos. It's scary. I didn't plan for that. I did not make my AU thinking people were gonna like it. I made it for me. My art is very selfish, and that's something that I use, like, not to belittle myself, but kind of to empower myself. I don't make my art for anyone else. I share my art because it makes me happy when other people like it too, but I don't draw for anyone else. I don't really care what people think about my art. That's why I don't really, I never take any art classes. I don't really follow tutorials. I don't really care about principles of anatomy and color theory and stuff. I'm completely self-taught. I just do whatever I think looks good, whatever I think is fun, because that's what art is to me. And let me say again, I am not trying to put myself on some sort of artistic moral high ground here. I think any art in this world is amazing. If you are making art because you want attention, if you are making art because you want to get popular off of it, if you're making art for your friends because it makes you feel good when your friends see it, or if you're making art because you want to do it as a career, that is awesome. Please make art. Any art in this world is good art. There is no bad motivation for making art, and if anyone tells you otherwise, kill them with knives or something. I don't know. Draw whatever you want, because drawing is good and it's fun. Also, I am not a woman. I am a mister. I'm a guy. One question unrelated. Are you Tenna IRL? Yes. I hope this helps. Okay, please keep chat positive, venting is not allowed in chat, and I know that it's kind of a blurred line when it comes to these things where you're talking about your own experiences as an artist, but you just generally try to keep chat as positive as you can, because I don't want people to be uncomfortable. That's why I don't allow venting on my streams. So I may delete your message if it's a little too negative. Don't take it personally. No, you're good. I'm just doing my job. You know what's crazy? I've had people, like, without even hearing my voice, I've had people type out my entire name. Like, they type out Mr. One Way, and then they she/her me in the same sentence. I don't like, they type out Mr. One Way, and then they she/her me in the same sentence. They haven't even heard my voice. Like, there's no other indicator that I would be a girl for some reason. There is nothing else that could suggest that I'm a girl. Which I'm not, by the way. I know I have a very high voice. Do you use square brushes? Yes, I do. I like the look of square brushes. Both of my, the two main brushes that I use are the Germa one. The Germa one is a square shape. And then, I also use, like, it's really fun. Hold on, let me see if I can find any drawings that I can use an example. Because sometimes I like using this other brush that's really fun. Like this one. It doesn't have the same texture as the Germa brush, and it's like, it's very square. Like the Germa brush tapers, this one doesn't, and that's why I like it. It's a lot of fun to work with sometimes. The only thing is that it's also, it doesn't have any stability on it, so I can make like really, like, it's very free, I guess. I usually try to keep my art a little messier whenever I use it because it's very quick to draw with. I don't know if that makes sense. But you can see, like, my line art's usually chunkier than usual. I think it has a really nice look to it. I like this brush a lot. I use it for sketching sometimes. Because it's faster to sketch with this one than the Germa brush. Because the Germa brush has a lot of stabilizer on it, so my lines look smoother. This one doesn't have that much. What app do you use to draw? I use Procreate on my iPad with my finger. People get so surprised every time I say that I use my finger to draw. I don't get it. I don't like styluses. I've tried styluses before. I've tried no, Procreate is not free. Procreate is $10 and it's iOS only. I've tried styluses before though. I've tried, like, my dad's Apple Pencil, I borrowed it. And it was fun for about a few minutes, and then I got tired of it because I'm like, it's not enough friction for me. I just went back to using my finger. It's not, like, it glides too easily. I feel like I didn't have any control. And, like, I didn't want to risk to take the leap and get, like, one of those screen protectors that gives you the paper texture. Because, like, then I couldn't use my finger on it. Then it would feel yucky when I try to draw with my finger, and I don't want to be forced into adapting to the stylus. my fingers always worked out. And like another thing, like the main appeal of using an Apple Pencil was the pen pressure, but I kind of realized that I highly prefer doing it by hand, changing my line art with by hand. So I just go in and I add more weight to my line art manually, like with this sprite right here. Like you can see specifically on his screen, uh, there's like the edge of his screen has a little bit of a thicker line art to give it some dimension. Or if you see like his shoulder, it's got some width to it, some extra width. I just do that by hand. I just like go over it with my. I do the baseline art and then I go over it again. What are you dressing up as for Halloween? Or are you dressing up for Halloween? If so, what as? You're never gonna believe this. I'm dressing up as Tenna. I'm just gonna wear my Tenna cosplay. Do you like any ships from any fandoms? I do. I just don't really like talking about them because I don't like. Let me be clear. It's not because I'm a pro shipper. I don't like pro shipping. That's gross. It like I like normal popular ships. I just don't like mentioning them because people will get really pissy about it. Well, maybe you don't judge, but people do. It's really annoying. Like, no matter what, every single time, there's gonna be one person who's like,
Well, I don't really like that ship, but you know what? You do you. I just like this one better.
that's annoying. That's annoying. You don't need to say anything about it. You can just say that's cool and then don't say anything else. Or just don't say anything at all. That's why I don't like talking about ships. Hear me out. What if we all have super cool Dark World designs, but no one has ever opened a Dark Fountain yet? I think I would look like Tenna. I wish it was normal to not ship characters. Me too. Me too, buddy. I'm aromantic. It's so annoying how I have to, like, if there's two characters next to each other, even if they're related, you have to clarify that it's not a ship. It's so annoying. Like, you remember that animation that I posted with Queen and Tenna? Let me be clear. Like I genuinely don't I genuinely don't mind if people interpret my stuff as ship stuff. Like if you want to pretend like my animations are romantic, like about shipping characters, yeah, for sure. Have fun. It's not bothering me as long as you're not like being annoying about it to me. I like do what you want, have fun with it. However, it's really annoying when I just make a video with two characters and there's people in the comments being like,
"Oh my god, I love this ship,"
or even worse, they'll be like,
"I'm not really a fan of this ship, but you know what? You do you."
And it's like it's not even a ship. It's not even a ship video. It's literally just two characters together. And they're doing nothing romantic at all. Even when I was a small creator, I still had comments like that. They're everywhere. You can't ignore them. You can't avoid them. If you somehow are, you're lucky. They are siblings. Connie and Sylvester are siblings. That's one animation that I would not like people to interpret that as a ship. What's kind of weird to me too is like the word ship inherently implies that it's something romantic and or sexual, and it's like I don't really get like I feel like I from a certain perspective I understand what people mean when they say friend, when they're like shipping them as friends and stuff, but at the same time it's like why even use the word ship then, because it's like Like that's the whole point of it. Especially if like two characters already have a friendship, and you say you're shipping them as friends, and it's like, well, I thought they already were. Like shipping usually means that they aren't in together in canon or something and stuff. It's like I don't know. It's fandoms are so ship centric. It's a little. I think people should have fun, but also, as an aromantic person, it's a little annoying sometimes to be surrounded by love and romance all the time. Whatever. It irks me when people shove it in my face. When people are shoving it in my comment sections when it's not about romance. That's what really irks me. I do whatever you want on your own profile. Have fun with it. But please try to be respectful towards other people. I hope that's everyone's takeaway here. Not that I am some anti-romance freak. Have you played Undertale 2? Yes, I played Undertale back when it was first released, and I had a reoccurring Undertale hyperfixation for years. Hey, I want to be a new artist and animating between like you. Any tips to start out? Start small. Just do small things in like, just do little test animations. Animate what you think is fun. Also, please don't spam. Please don't repeat questions more than 3 times. Do you have OCs? I do. I have so many OCs. I have like hundreds of OCs. I just don't talk about them because, mostly because they're part of projects that I want to, like I have ambitions for. I have, most of them are just like video games that I want to make when I have the time and stuff. I guess I could be making them now, but I don't know. I'm just not in the mood to focus on that right now. But yeah, I don't talk about them because I don't want to spoil anything with, I don't want to spoil anything about them. Because these are passion projects. Like, they're big things that I've always wanted to do. Is your favorite fandom? Do you mean like, okay, do you mean like media? Do you mean like, oh, do you like Deltarune or Dandy's World or Cookie Run? Or do you mean like fandom as in, do you like the Deltarune community? Because that's how I interpret... people say fandom in like 2 ways. Either they mean like a media or they mean a community. And I don't always understand which one they mean. I usually like to interpret it as community. Media fandom? I mean, my favorite game right now is Deltarune, so. My PNG Tuber is made on a free application on Steam called PNG Tuber Plus. Oh my god, you like Deltarune? Guys, this is gonna sound crazy, but I like Deltarune. What's your favorite Pokemon? I like Turtwig. What about community? I don't know. I don't know. Do you have any Sans OCs? No. I was really into the Sans AUs when I was a kid. I was one of those kids, but I never made my own Sans AU. My mom hates Susie and Lancer? No! No! Your mom needs to change her opinion right now. Guys, Undertale was 10 years ago. We're old. I'm old. I'm old. Holy millennial tree cookie, what the heck is Wonder Bread with them? Fun fact, Roquefort is canonically non-binary. Like, they use they them pronouns, and their creator has said that, like, their creator has said that they're non-binary. I love Wonder Bread Roquefort. They have so much lore. I can't. It took me like 4 hours to explain all of Wonder Bread Roquefort's lore to someone one time, and that was like months ago. They have a lot more lore now. You have no idea how, like, I would never. You could just call him spouse. You can call him spouse, or are there any other words? I don't like the word spouse. The word spouse. Hold on, I'm gonna look. Before it was in/wife. Spouse, partner, significant other, other half. Love, life mate, date mate. No. I would never be able to explain all of the Wonder Bread lore because there's so much and it's so deeply intertwined. There's so much. Yeah, there's Cookie Run Kingdom, Cookie Run Oven Break, Cookie Run Tower of Adventures, Cookie Run Puzzle World, Cookie Run Witch's Castle, Cookie Run Cookie Run Line? Forgot. I don't know. There's the Cookie Run comics. I really like the Aloe comics and the Cookie Detective comics, but I bet that's probably obvious. I love Cookie Run Oven Break. Wonder Bread is my Cookie Run AU. Wonder Bread is both Cookie Run Kingdom and Cookie Run Oven Break. None of the other games I don't really know the other ones that well, but do you have any Dandy's World headcanons? I do consider my headcanons different from my AUs. Actually, no, that's a lie. Every time I have like a new hyperfixation, I usually make my own headcanon AU because I usually, like, my headcanons end up really different from anything that's like my headcanons end up really different from the canon source material. So I just make an AU and I dub that my headcanon AU because it's so different from canon where it's like I need to consider it something different, but should I start playing Deltarune since you really like it and it looks cool? Yes. Yes, you should. Yes. All the people in the Rain Girl collab, do you have Discord or know them in real life or just any other platform? Yeah, we have a that was like I hosted the project in a Dandy's World like DandyTubers Discord server that we have. Do not ask to join it, by the way. There's a lot of requirements and we usually seek out people. We don't take requests to join. But yeah, it was from the DandyTuber Discord server. It was something that I organized, and I kinda, a bunch of the animators sent me their parts and then I edited it all together and stuff. It was very fun. it's really hard to it's hard to I would never be able to host a collab like that just with random people because people are gonna throw a hissy fit if they don't get to join. I mean, I already had people commenting on the video like, oh my god, I wish I could join this. Like, it was very much an organized thing from our Discord server. It wasn't like something that anyone could join, you know? How do you feel that Quill commented on your Teller Souls of You? Oh, imagine me putting my head in my hands. That's crazy. You know what? I remember one time I was in the Dandy's World Discord server, and I was just chatting, and then Quell came into the chat, and she mentioned me, and she said, "Is that at Mr. One Way?" It scared the living, like, scared my socks off, pinged me in front of the entire server. Spampton. Spampt! I have a bit with my friend where we just go spampt all over, like, over and over. We just go spampt. Not just recognized a huge creator, I got recognized by the creator of the game that I was hyperfixated on. That's insane. Like, I think that the only thing that could top that is being recognized by Toby Fox. Spamped. Alright guys, let's start sending Toby Fox Mr. One Face videos. I don't think Toby Fox comments on fan work. Or at least not often. With the sheer amount of fan work that he gets from both Undertale and Deltarune, that would be like... That, I think that's impossible. To be honest, I look up to you and love your innovations, so when you first read my comment I had a heart attack. That's so sweet. I will be honest, and like, let me be clear, I'm not taking any issue with how people with anyone in chat right now, but I do have a big problem with I don't like being idolized. I'm okay when people tell me that they look up to me or that they find my art inspirational. I'm fine if people tell me things like that, but like when people start being like, oh my god, you're my idol, oh my god, Mr. One Way, please notice me, Mr. One Way, Mr. One Way, Mr. One Way, please notice me, please notice me, Mr. One Way, please talk to me. That is very uncomfortable to me. I don't like when people beg for my attention. That's why I don't like it when people spam questions. I don't like it when I'm a normal guy, please. I don't like being treated differently. Which, like, sounds ironic, I know, because, like, oh my god, why wouldn't you want people to go crazy with you? Aren't you honored with feeding my ego? One thing that I've kind of, like, I try to stay humble about it. I don't like acting like someone popular, and I found it a little difficult because I realized that a lot of people treat me like a celebrity or something, but I don't act like a celebrity. I don't like using the word fans because I feel like it's equating everyone that follows me into a hive mind and stuff. And it's like, I feel like it's dehumanizing on both ends. I feel like kind of the way that like the culture of creators and fans is a little dehumanizing on both ends, you know? So I try, like, I just comment on people's videos all the time. If I see something, like, I still like to engage with other creators and you know, do stuff like that. I still try to engage with communities because I feel like there is kind of some distance after you get really popular. I don't know. Like, I just want people to understand that I'm literally just some guy. I would much prefer you treat me like I'm just another weird animator, because I am. I don't really like it when people bring too much attention to, like, me, like my sub count and stuff. Because it's like, I'm not special. That's not, I'm not trying to belittle myself. I'm just saying, like, we are equal. It is harmful on both ends. I do not want to look down upon people for numbers, and I don't want people to think that they are below me either. You know? But yeah, anyways, that's enough. That's enough rambling. Mr. 110, how often do you get tagged in vids? Very, very often. Very often. Like, a lot. And like, obviously if it's fan art, I appreciate it. I will never be bothered by people tagging me in fan art. No, that's a lie. There's one of the reasons why I don't comment on fan art anymore is because sometimes people will like obsessively make me fan art because they're trying to be friends with me, and I appreciate it, but I don't like. I like it's a very like, if they are idolizing me, and meanwhile I'm perceiving them as a stranger, that's like a weird gap, and I don't think that's a healthy friendship. So I don't want to get to know them. But a lot of people try to become friends with me through making me a ton of fan art, because when I engage with it, then you know, they're taking that as an invitation of like, oh, I want to get more engagement. I want Mr. One Way to talk with me more and stuff like that. It's like I genuinely don't think people have any ill harm when they do that. Let me be clear with that. But that's why I don't comment on a lot of fan art, is because I don't want to make the expectation that people would get a response from me. I do respond to some fan art, but I don't make a habit out of it anymore. I used to be like really engaged with it. I used to share every single piece of fan on my community tab. I would give every single person a compliment, like a really in-depth compliment, and that was like, I had one specific event where someone started to be really parasocial, and that's when I realized I had to stop. And that's kind of when I started distancing myself. I wish I wasn't. I wish I didn't have to do that. I really do, but unfortunately, you know, as I was just describing, that's kind of how I try to deal with it. But yeah, I get mentioned in a lot of weird posts. Like, some people will ping a bunch of popular YouTubers and then say, please get me famous. I get some people tag me in videos that are like, oh, this is inspired by Mr. One Way. I don't mind that at all. I actually do like seeing people make videos inspired off of mine. I think it's cool. I like to see what they made. I don't usually comment on it, but I do like seeing it. That's my main thing, is I don't like people trying to get engagement from me. I don't like people trying to get responses from me, because that's what usually leads to them trying harder to get me to respond to them, and then it turns to a cycle. Yeah. And like, kind of something that sucks about being a big scary content creator is I can't set boundaries. It's very difficult to set boundaries. Like, you know, every time, like, people always talk about, like, oh my god, the number one thing that you want to do with anything is, like, set boundaries with people. I can't really do that. I can't tell people, it's hard to tell people when I'm uncomfortable with something, because, and I understand, it's like if Toby Fox told me, hey, can you please not do this because it's making me uncomfortable? I think I would lose my mind. I think I'd cry myself to sleep. um, like it feels awful to hear that you've upset someone that you look up to in some way. So that means that I don't want to make people feel bad. So I try not to, like, I just try to ignore a lot of things when they bother me. Um that's a large reason of why I try to let my moderators handle things instead of myself. I don't like announcing, because that's also really embarrassing if I need to moderate on the stream myself. I have to call things out because everyone's gonna hear that, and I really hate doing that, but I do have to do it sometimes, especially right now because I don't have moderators. I'm sorry if I had to, like, correct you on the stream or something. Let me be clear that there are no ill feelings or anything. I'm not upset with anyone. It's just I have to do it because I don't have any mods right now. But yeah, it's like I try really hard to tell people in the nicest way to stop doing things, and they freak out. And like, I guess what I want people to take away from this is, if I ever tell you something, like if I ever have to correct you on something, please don't take it personally. I'm not upset at anyone. It's actually pretty hard to get on my bad side, I'm gonna be honest. Um, it's just that, like I have to say things or else people won't understand. But then when I do say things, it freaks people out. It's a lose-lose. But, you know, that's just, communication's messy. That was a long rant. Mr. Woman, I have a personal question for you. What would be a superpower you'd want? When I was a kid, I would walk around. When I was in 5th grade, I would walk around my school campus and I would daydream about how awesome it would be to have time powers, like the power to control time and go back in time and stuff like that. So I guess I would say time powers. Do you think Connie Dandy's world is dead or based off of an undead being? I mean, she's a ghost, isn't she? I think she's just a ghost. I think she was just made as a ghost. Like, not, like, she's always, like, does that make sense? She was never alive in the first place. She just is a ghost. You know? Because she was created as a toon, not created as a person and then died. You know? I personally would want ghost powers so I can haunt people. That's sick. You're so real for that. Good night! Because that would also apply to Sylvester then. I feel like it's... Yeah, I feel like it's just weird to... I can't imagine the founders making a toon that's a person. I probably should end a stream. I've been streaming for much longer than I was going to. Is it bad that I like screaming randomly because of energy outbursts? No, I do that too. Dude, it's so bad. It's so bad. I have a really bad habit of barking. If you couldn't tell, I have ADHD. You should watch one of my streams, usually on Fridays. That's when I don't take my medication, because it's just how the medication works is I try to take breaks from it. Ow! I dropped my phone and I ran my finger into my mic. Um, I take breaks from it when I can, so that I don't build up an immunity to it. That's like something I've talked about with my psychiatrist. Um, so I don't take it on Fridays. Usually that means that I'm not gonna be able to get much work done, so I like to live stream those days to pass the time. You should see my live streams when I don't take my medication. It's really funny. I live streamed on like Friday and then Saturday last week. On Friday, like half the stream was just like me barking and like singing Deltarune songs and stuff, and then the next day I was like completely silent the last half of the stream. I have ADHD and possibly autism. Both of my biological brothers are autistic. Uh, I've talked about it with my therapist. I have a lot of like symptoms of autism, but it's kind of difficult to determine because there's a lot of crossover between autism and ADHD. And we've also agreed that it's just kind of not worth it to get a diagnosis because I don't like if I do have autism, it's mainly the ADHD that causes problems for me, and it's not causing enough difficulty in my life for me to get a diagnosis. I don't need accommodations or anything. It's mostly the ADHD. Last time I took my meds, it felt like my heart was gonna explode. That's what it felt like when I first started taking them. I do know what Cuphead is. I used to really like Cuphead. Like I had a Cuphead fixation back in the day. Um, I have very fond memories of it because I used to play it with my brother all the time. I don't know. I'm not really that interested enough in Cuphead to make stuff about it though. I only make what I'm I only make what I want, you know. Mr. One Way, who's your favorite The Amazing Digital Circus character? Mine's Kinger. Mine is also Kinger. I like Kinger. Um, I have I have a little Kinger keychain on my backpack and a sticker too. So welcome to the stream. Do you remember Tattletale? I do. Do you ever listen to music and just imagine the most epicest and awesomest animation to it? Yes, and then I make them into animations. That is... Usually they don't match what I want them to look like in my head, but I get close enough. Close enough. That's usually 90% of the reason why I post certain animations. What's your opinion on Jevil? I think Jevil's cool. I don't know. I don't have any strong opinions on Jevil. I just think he's cool, I guess. Where Secret Boss in Deltarune Chapter 3? Good question. I don't is that a genuine question? Are you actually asking where the secret boss is? And okay, spoiler alert for Deltarune Chapter 3. Spoiler alert for Deltarune Chapter 3. Okay. The secret boss is the Roaring Knight. Technically. So here's the thing, the secret bosses are categorized that way because all the secret bosses, they're considered secret bosses if they drop shadow crystals. Um, so like Jevil dropped give you a shadow crystal, Spamton give you a shadow crystal, Gerson gives you a shadow crystal, and if you beat the Roaring Knight, you also get a shadow crystal. Now, the Roaring Knight is a optional fight. The first time you play it, you'll probably die. I don't even know if anyone has not died when they played the Roaring Knight. If you do die, then the game just carries on as usual. But you can also if the second time, if you so that's like your first playthrough, it will automatically just send you through the game. Now, if you beyond that, if you go to fight the Roaring Knight again, then it will give you the game over screen, and it will actually prompt you, like, do you want to... Gaster starts talking to you, actually, and he's like, okay, it seems like your fate is all but determined, or something like that, and then he's like, but do you want to try again? And then you can try and fight the Roaring Knight over and over again. So here's the thing. It is not considered an official, like, it doesn't give you a shadow crystal, so it's not technically a secret boss, but there is a actual secret boss that you can fight in Chapter 3 that is pretty useful for fighting the Roaring Knight. If you get S rank on each minigame, well, the 2 minigames, obviously, so like board 1 and board 2, then you get the S rank room. And if you go to the S rank room, you go to the left, you will get you can talk to Ram, and Ram will let you into a door, and then you can play a 8-bit minigame. I don't know if I'll spoil it, but if you play through that 8-bit sequence, every opportunity that you get, there's 3 opportunities you get. First one's after the first board, second one's after the second board, and the third one's after after you get out of that whole sequence of like the TV city, everything is on fire, you know. If you get past that, then you will unlock a secret boss, and that secret boss will give you the Shadow Mantle, which makes the Roaring Knight fight a lot easier. I hope that helps. Good luck, Fluffy. Roaring Knight is not easy. Should I fight the Roaring Knight right now? Hold on. Wait, hold on. I don't need that. Okay. Where's my controller? I like playing with a controller. Where did I put it? Hello? Where is it? Oh, it's on the floor. I got it. You have a really cool stream setup. Thank you. Okay. Trigger warning, 10 a death. I have saves before most of the secret bosses. Yeah, guys, I'm playing
the new Dandy's World update. Do you guys like the new Dandy's World update? this isn't my Lancer voice. This is just like my nerd emoji voice. This is my Lancer voice.
I did do pacifist. Tenna won't die. I also don't finish, like, every time I beat the Roaring Knight, I just reset this profile. I don't save afterwards. Let's see how rusty I am. I'm probably not gonna be able to do this first try.
I'm Lancer on a fun in the night.
I gotta lock in. Oh god. I know that, like, it doesn't look like I'm doing that bad, but I am so, like, it does not feel right. It is not coming naturally to me. I have to focus so hard on this. Ow. Ow! Dude! What was that? Are you stuck on the Giga Queen fight? Oh, I should fight Giga Queen! I love Queen. I should re-chat between, dude, Dandy's World Update looking crazy. True. I really hate this part. My least favorite part is the swords that are like not the tunnel of swords, but like the other sword attack, you know? I think I beat every boss first try except the Roaring Knight. No, except all the secret bosses. Tenna took me 2 tries. And then I think everyone else I did first try. Well, not the Shadow Mental boss. Well, I guess that's technically a secret boss. I hate Tenna's attacks so much. The minigames are fine. It's everything else that I have a problem with. It's this attack. This attack. I hate it. Dude! I'm telling you. I'm telling you. If it weren't for that attack alone, I could beat the Roaring Knight every single try. That one is always the one. I don't think I've died to any other attack. I think it's always been that one. I'm sorry, I don't really like talking about ships in live streams. Here we go again. Do you have any Spamton headcanons? I have many. I do really like Spamton. He's one of my favorite characters. Oh, shoot. Um, one of my favorite. I didn't come up with this one. I saw like a few pieces of art that had it, and I just think it's really neat. I really like it. I like the idea of Spamton not having eyes. Like, there's just nothing under those glasses. Ow. My ouch. Oh, I don't like being on this side. No. Oh man. This attack is so evil. Evil, 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 evil. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. What if I fought Giga Queen instead? Hmm. I'm tired of this, Grandpa! Oh, shucks. I think I'm gonna risk it. I have revived us, so I'm just gonna hang out until Susie dies, maybe, and then revive both of them. Please just get nicked a little, Susie. Thank you. There we go. Now I can do that. Ow. Well, that's unpleasant. It's just you and me, Chris. Oh, there we go. Hey! Okay. Cool. Come on, just don't... As long as I don't get too hurt, I should be fine. No. Yay! Okay. There we go. Bye-bye! Get him, Susie! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him, Susie! Get him, Susie! Okay. I'm gonna fight Giga Queen now. Watch me die to Giga Queen. I think I have a profile for, let's see. What do I have? Hello? Let me, there we go. Okay, maybe I don't. Like if I spammed in. Hello? Where's my... Hello? Where's the game? There we go. Oh wait, I need to go... I need to put the disc in. Hello, Spamton. Hello, hello, hello. Wowee! Bye bye, good night, sleep well. Should I fight him or spare him? I'm gonna fight him because it's faster. Oops. You have to cheat to spam it. I don't know how to do that. Darn it. I hate this one. I hate this one. I either do great, like I don't get hit once, or I do like this. Oh god. I really hate this attack. It's really annoying. I wish I could replay Deltarune for the first time. I wish I could do that again. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm halfway there. Ow. Ouch. Hello, welcome to the stream. Ooh. Uh-oh. That didn't go so well. Oh well. Do I have? I literally just have rules. Don't consume any Deltarune content for 5 years. It'll feel good as new the next time you play. That's how it felt. Like, not playing Deltarune since chapter 1. I should fight Gerson after this. Wait, I might die. Oh, there we go. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna go fight Gerson now. At least I think I have a Gerson profile. A Gerson save. Is this it? Yes. Cool. I love this sprite. Why does she look like that? My alarm when I wake up is the it's the theme in Toontown, when you enter a building, you know. That theme. Ow! Ah! My controller flicked down. Haha. I haven't done this boss fight in a hot minute. My hands are sweaty. Oh my god. I can feel myself slipping. I should probably do okay heal. Owie. Yes, it does do more with every usage. I think it's really cool. My my friend like took so many tries to beat this boss because on my first playthrough of chapters 3 and 4 I was playing with a friend and they really liked Gerson. So they were the one like they wanted to do Gerson's fight. So I didn't do Gerson for my first profile. Um my first playthrough. Um Please do not give me ideas for my AUs. It takes me a while to explain it, but I do not like when people suggest things for me. Thank you. Um, I'm not mad. I'm just saying that. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Yeah, they took forever. So many attempts to do Gerson's fight. So we got Susie's healing to do really good. Not only that, but it costs less and less TP. Ow. Ow! I don't know if this I don't know if this fight is better or worse for the controller. Because it's very slippery, I'll say that. Makes the diagonals a really... Oh. Makes the diagonal attacks easier, but... Do, 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 do. Ow. Ah! Why did I decide to cross all the way over? Oh, this is the part I cannot do. I can't- I don't understand the teal turtle shells. Ow! Aww. I did not do it first try. Usually I can. That's embarrassing. I'm not blinking enough. Oh my god. My eyes hurt so bad. Oh. Go, Susie. Go, Susie. Okay. Let's go. I mean, Undyne's fight. This is nothing. On genocide, I mean. Ow! Oh, shoot. Not cool, man. I've made it to the same part in Sansa's fight. Like a little past that, I think. I haven't tried in a long time. I still need to beat it. It's like the only fight in all of Undertale and Deltarune that I still need to do. It's annoying. Oh, my hands are sweaty. You know what's silly? When me and my friend first did this, we didn't realize that you had to fight Gerson. We kept trying to just defend. And then heal. We just defended and healed over and over and over. Maybe that's why it took us so many attempts. Because I'm sure it's much slower that way. I hate YouTube copyright. Yes, I do like I love the stars. It's very Gerson's fight is really cool. What the fart, man? Not cool, dude. Oh, fart! I'm so good, guys. Oh god. Oh god. Wait, wait, wait. Cut it out! Cut it out! Okay, there we go. Hooray! Okay. Uh... I'm... I think... I think I'm gonna end the stream. Also, Deltarune and Undertale will have, like, the same characters and everything. They're just in different... They're different universes, you know? I get it in... Wait, why do I have my Roblox username up here? What the fart? Okay. Wait! I just realized that's why everyone was joking about Daddy's World. I didn't realize I had the text on there. Oh, holy fart. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm gonna end the stream now. Bye bye! Thank you guys for going. This was fun. I might stream tomorrow. I'll have to see. Bye bye! Bye bye!